There's no physical violence in UNindian. There is a scene when a man appears to be attempting to kidnap his daughter, and there is one scene, it's kind of a dreamlike imagination sequence where a father is told some shocking news and he collapses as though he's having a heart attack. It's meant to be comic. It certainly isn't. It doesn't really happen to him. His wife is standing by his side as well and appears a little bit distressed. There's a lot of themes through the film, a lot of discussion of things like discrimination, interracial relationships, and I guess the problems and issues that surround that. But certainly no violence or any actual discrimination or nasty language or offensive language or anything like that in terms of those themes in the film. There is a little bit of sex and nudity. There's one scene where a couple has bedroom sex and it is implied that they're both fully nude. You see them from behind and the side. You don't see any genitals. You do see a man wrapped in like a sheet or towel around his waist area, and the garment does drop away. So it's implied that he unintentionally reveals himself to other people. Again, it's meant to be comic. There's also a little bit of sexual banter and discussion of sexual references and things like masturbation and homosexuality through the film. Again, purely comic. There's a bit of swearing in the film. The S word is used a few times and the A word, and a bit of name calling, but it's mostly Australian slang and banter. There isn't any intentionally offensive or nasty name calling in the film, and there's religious references and exclamations throughout the film. There's the use of subtitles. Some Hindi is spoken, so there's a couple of brief scenes where subtitles is used, and there is some alcohol use in the film as well. Just beer and wine is consumed. But other than that, it's a very accessible film. Again, it's just those themes about relationships and the cross-cultural, issues that can happen when two people from different cultures and different races choose to date, and the controversy, I guess, surrounding that. There's also some heavy discussion about single parenting as well as just coping, being a foreigner in a different country. But once again, these things are very lightly handled. It doesn't go into anything sort of preachy or heavy-handed, whatsoever. It's quite a fun and likeable film. It's directed by Anupam Sharum and stars Tannishtha Chatterjee as well as Australian cricket legend Brett Lee. And you can read my full breakdown of UNindian at cinemum.net.